Happy New Year, everyone. This is a video entry for Geek Legion of Doom's 10,000 subscriber contest. Actually, he hit that milestone a while ago, but he's doing the contest now. The contest does end on January 15th. Today is January 1st. This is my second go of making this video. I was actually hoping to have this video up last week, but I was going back and looking through my top 10 list. And it ended up that one of the films wasn't eligible because this is a list video. It's a top 10 list, and essentially the catch is that there can't be any franchise films. And by franchise films I mean sequels, reboots, or remakes. And one of the films I had in my list was actually part of an unofficial trilogy. Not so much sequel, but more by theme. So I took it out and I deleted the video, and now I'm making this one. So if you haven't subscribed to Leo's channel, click on the link below and check him out. He does great reviews. He does pretty much daily. And there's also collection videos and also collection of bit videos. And he also shares his channel, which is really nice. He allows people to come on and do reviews with him as well, which is really, really awesome. And he also is really great about replying to comments. And a lot of people that have a lot of subscribers, they generally ignore their comments that they receive, but he doesn't. He replies to pretty much all of them. So go on, click on the link below and subscribe to him. Now, this is my top 10 list now, and hopefully there's nothing in here that's linked to any sequel or anything like that. All right, so first up, we have Super. This one was directed by James Gunn, and this one stars Rainn Wilson, Liv Tyler, Ellen Page, and Kevin Bacon. And essentially in this film, it's about a guy whose wife has a drug problem, and essentially she leaves him for a drug dealer, and the dude basically has like a psychotic break, and he decides to become a superhero, and that's Rainn Wilson's character, and so he's trying to win her back or rescue her from this drug dealer. This is a really, really awesome film. It's also very, very dark. It's a dark comedy. This is my favorite of the comedic superhero films that came out about 10 years ago. Like Kick-Ass was one, and Special, and Defender. But this is my favorite, and that's why I included it in this list. So at number 10, we have Super. All right. At number 9, we have Oliver Stone film here on Natural Born Killers. This one stars Juliette Lewis, Tommy Lee Jones, Robert Downey Jr., and Woody Harrelson. Not necessarily in that order, but it's about this young couple that ended up becoming spree killers. But over the course of their crimes, they end up becoming like media darlings. Like people start to, like, I don't know, they become obsessed with them. This film's kind of a little bit ahead of its time, you know. But that's part of the reason why I included it. This is the Digibook edition. Really do like this film. I bought this film multiple times on multiple formats. There's Tommy Lee Jones there as the warden. I always really did like this one. So Natural Born Killers at number 8. All right, at number 7, we have Thriller: A Cruel Picture. Now, I was going to try to pronounce the director's name, but I know I'm going to butcher it, so I'm going to leave it alone. And this one stars Christina Lindbergh. I think I'm pronouncing her name right. I knocked it over here. And she stars as a young woman who gets abducted by this guy, and he makes her take drugs so she becomes addicted and turns into a prostitute. And she finally escapes, but when she gets back, her parents are dead. So she goes back for revenge. I've always really liked this one. This one comes in 2 editions. This is the hardcore edition, which I really wish Synapse had released both editions together, because the other edition comes with a yellow background. This is the red. I'm not sure if this is out of print or not. The main claim to fame for this one is one of the characters is modeled after this character. I'm getting all confused here. One of the characters in Kill Bill is modeled after the main character in this one. Like, she has an eye patch, and she also wears clothes with a matching eye patch as well, which happens in this film. So at number 8, we have Thriller: A Cruel Picture. I kind of buffed that up a little bit there. All right, at number 6, we have a film by Lucio Fulci, and this one's Perversion Story. And the reason why I included this one on the list, because this is probably my favorite Fulci movie. out of all his movies. As for this one, I try to stay away from the horror, which I just said at the beginning, but I want to stay from like the horror film. So, anyways, this is my favorite of Fulci's films, and this is about this guy who's always cheating on his wife, and then she's apparently murdered, but he discovers an exotic dancer at a club one night that looks exactly like her, and he becomes obsessed with her. Um, the thing about this film is this one plays like those erotic thrillers that became very popular in the 90s after Basic Instinct came out. But this film is like over 20 years older than them. So this is really, really awesome that this film was ahead of its time in that regard. This is the Severin release. This one comes with the soundtrack. There's the DVD there, and then there's the soundtrack, which is really awesome. There is a new Blu-ray from Mondo Macabro, which I may upgrade depending on the special features, because this one does have some special features. Actually, not too much, actually. Maybe I should upgrade. Oh, well, whatever. All right, so number 6, Perversion Story. At number 5, we have a film by David Cronenberg, and this one is Crash. This one stars James Spader and Holly Hunter. This film is about this couple, and they're kind of like, they're in an open relationship, they're always having affairs and stuff. But one day, the James Spader character gets in a car accident, and then he meets these people that are kind of obsessed with car accidents, and there's a sexual bent with it as well. And this is a really, really awesome film here. It's unfortunate now that when you search this film from IMDb, then there's another film called Crash from 2004 that's become more popular than this one. This is almost like a lost film now. This edition is out of print, although you can still get the DVD from the Burn On Demand from the Warner Archive site, which is why I included it. So at number 5, I think it's number 5. Yes. Maybe. Number 6. I'm talking about. That's Crash. All right. Let's see here. Yes, that was okay. That was number 6. This is number 5 here. We have White Dog. This is a film directed by Samuel Fuller, and this is about this young. I think she's a photographer, played by Christy McNichol, and she finds like a stray dog, and she takes the dog in. But it turns out that the dog has been trained by a racist person to attack black people. So she brings it to this animal trainer played by Paul Winfield to try to break the dog of its racist tendencies. This film caused a lot of controversy when it first was about to come out back in 1982. And it ended up getting pulled because of the controversy. It didn't even play in the theaters. It may have played in Europe, but it didn't play in the U.S. So I'm really happy that Criterion has rescued this one. This is a film I wanted to see for a very long time. Back in the early 90s, I saw an article in an old Fangoria magazine about this one. So I'm really happy to finally have watched this. All right. At number 4, we have Pulp Fiction with John Travolta and Uma Thurman and Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis and all that. This is one of my favorite films as well from the 90s. Can't get it out. I'm not going to take it out. The thing about this film is, with all the imitators, they didn't really get that this film was basically an anthology story. It's got like 3 stories. And all the other films, they did more of a Robert Altman type of thing, like the other films that came out afterwards. But this is a great crime story. It's my favorite of Tarantino's work. Nothing really more to say about this one because everybody knows about this one, so whatever. Number 4, Pulp Fiction. All right, at number 3, we have Boogie Nights, and this one was directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. And this movie is about the porn industry in the late 70s and early 80s, back when porn was actually shot on film and not video. And the film does address that as well, because Burt Reynolds' character is a porn director, and he recruits Mark Wahlberg into, the porn industry. And this is really awesome. This is a slice of life picture. It's got a great ensemble cast with Julianne Moore, Heather Graham, John C. Reilly, John Cheadle. This is a really, really cool film. Not too much more I can say about it, so I'm going to move on to the next one. All right. At number 2, we have Blue Velvet. This was directed by David Lynch. And this one stars Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, Dennis Hopper, and Laura Dern. And this is a great mystery story. It's in this film, Kyle MacLachlan, he discovers a severed ear in a field, and he decides to investigate further, and he gets caught up in with a lot of bad people, uh, in a lot of bad situations. This is my favorite of David Lynch's movies, and really really cool. All right, at number one we have Fight Club, which stars obviously Brad Pitt and Edward Norton. Um, this was the film that really got me into buying DVDs. Like I was movie crazy before, but this is like the first really cool special edition that came out. I'm gonna get into the plot. Everybody knows the plot of Fight Club. It's got the title Fight Club. Two guys meet up, sort of Fight Club, and things kind of go bad. Um, this is my favorite edition of this. I still haven't upgraded this to Blu-ray, only because I like this edition so much. This slipcover edition. This one also stars Helena Bonham Carter as well, who's right there. That's a really cool movie. And so I guess that's pretty much it, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Leo's channel, the link will be in the description box. Just remember, like, you can either do this as an open tag video if you want, or you can go ahead and enter the contest. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all next time.